Okay, I am 100% sure that I'm going to get a lot of hate in this video. And I'm okay with that. But I think it should be said. People won't believe me, people won't agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. It's just an opinion piece, right? You have yours, I have mine. You are not obligated to agree with me. Um, and I would ask that you be kind, but that's just, well, unfortunately, that's not what do you call something that's standard operating procedure for most people on the internet, especially stands of this game. So let me begin by outlining the fact that Activision Blizzard is a trash company and Bobby Kotick is a terrible person. Glossing over that. Apart from the fact that a lot of their founding members have just bailed after so many years of service, should be indicative of something terrible happening at the company. And hopefully, those founders have gone on to greener pastures, and I hope they do well for themselves, away from Activision and Bobby Kotick's slimy existence, right? So, anyway, I want to talk about World of Warcraft. And it pains me to admit it, but World of Warcraft is the biggest and most popular MMO of all time. And it came at a perfect time as well. We had just finished Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos and Frozen Throne. We had the quote-unquote play test of the WoW concept in Rexar's story, which is the founding of Durotar. And it was, everyone loved the founding of Durotar, playing as Rexar and doing all those things, those various quests, which again, very indicative of classic World of Warcraft. That's how you start in your starting area. You talk to people, get quests, do said quests, gain rewards, become stronger, and go through the story. And of course, you then meet up with Admiral Proudmoore. You got to defeat him with the help of Jaina, and then so on and so forth, right? So establish that whole situation with how Orgrimmar was created, and we go from there. Now, I am not just hating for the sake of hating. I want to be clear about this. I played World of Warcraft, right? But I mean, some of you are veterans. Some of you were there day one or year one, whatever it is, right? I was too young to afford to pay a $15 a month subscription, especially because I live in India and our currency is garbage and it's expensive to play a video game monthly, where I had to pay that kind of money. My parents were not going to make that. They were not going to give me the money to do that, right? Which is fair, completely fair. So once I started earning money of my own, I decided, you know what? I waited this long. There's a ton of content for me to consume. Let me play. So I jump in. I play as I think human. I play as a human, Alliance side, obviously. I play a mage, and immediately I'm just like, oh my god, I am dying very fast. What am I supposed to do? Where am I? Like, what is my progression? Like, okay, cool. Fuck it. I'll go online and see what's a good build. Cool. All right. I got my Frost Mage build, Frost Nova, Blizzard, all that stuff. Cool. Ice Bolt. All right, we're good to go. You know, slow progression. Bunch of mobs, Blizzard them, and Ice Bolt them, and then when they get too close, Frost Nova, blink away, continue. Right. So I was like, okay, cool, fine. This is a playstyle I can get used to and work with, right? Perfectly fine. And as I'm playing through, I then get thrown into the latest expansion. I am sent to Kultiras, which is the Proudmoore. I think it's called Kultiras, right? Where that's the Proudmoore's castle, whatever it's called. And we have to deal with Jaina's mom and that whole situation there. And I'm like, Wait, what about the earlier expansions? Where's Wrath of the Lich King? Where's Legion? Where's Mists of Pandaria? Where's any of this? Where is the sequencing? Where's the story sequencing? I'm just thrown to the latest expansion, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What about all the characters that were involved in the game from beginning? And the thing is, because I missed so much of the content, I'm like, who the fuck are these factions? Who the hell is Xalatath? If I didn't play during Nizoth or any of the old god stuff, how the fuck am I supposed to give a fuck about Xalatath other than the fact that she's an evil woman who follows Nizoth? Like, I think it's the only reason I even know about the old gods, like Yogg-Saron, Nizoth, because I watch Raren playing fucking what do you call it, Hearthstone, and I learned their names, and then I had to delve in and figure out who the fuck they are. Platinum WoW is fantastic for that. They do a great job of lore videos. Should watch them if you haven't. But you know, it's just like, as a new player, assuming, okay, listen, I'm a veteran of Warcraft 3, right? I was in high school when Warcraft 3 came out. My friends and I would finish school, go to a LAN, like a gaming place, and play Warcraft 3 free-for-all skirmish matches nearly every day. I would get my ass beat because I suck at the game, but I had fun. I loved the characters, the storylines, various routes, various campaigns, the undead campaign, the orc campaign, night elf, human. All of this was great. All amalgamating to the final moment where Arthas Menethil ascends the frozen throne, frees Ner'zhul as they become one. The Lich King has come to full power. A fantastic way to end the game, because the evil people won. That is cool as shit. And all of a sudden, like, oh fuck, dude, Warcraft 4 is gonna be great. And then they created this. Anyway, my point is, you do not get to play the game in sequence. You are just thrown into the new world, and you have to play, not knowing anything, not learning anything. And the only way that you can experience the older expansions is by talking to this one fucking NPC who is omnipresent in both Alliance, I think Stormwind and Orgrimmar, or Durotar, whatever it's called. And you talk to that NPC, she can make you travel through time to the earlier expansions and play through them. It's not sequenced for you to play as it's supposed to be, as the story was written. And then come to realize, okay, so I played through. I played before they reduced the level cap. I played, I think it was 140, I believe, the max level was 140, 160, something like that, during Battle for Azeroth. Again, I don't remember. It was a long time ago. It was like 5 years back, something like that. So, I played through, and I did not have fun. I felt like I was just going through the motions, right? Nothing was interesting. Nothing captured me. Nothing made me go, oh, that's interesting. Nothing. Because again, playing Battle for Azeroth without playing the previous expansions, I have no connection to any of these NPC characters. I don't care about any of them. Anyway, whatever. So as I was playing, I realized that I wasn't geared enough. I don't have the experience. I can't raid, right? And I'm playing solo. Very rarely are new players. Like I was in a guild, but they weren't really active in that way. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me see a raid. So I watched, either on Twitch or YouTube, I can't remember. I watched the raid of Ice Crown, where you take on the Lich King, right? Now, remember, the Lich King is one of the most iconic characters of all time in Warcraft lore. It is the entire story of Warcraft 3 is based on the Lich King and Arthas getting corrupted by him to be free, and the undead scourge is born, right? So you gain a group of, I think, 50 people. Is that how big a raid gets? I don't know. Never played one, so I don't know how many people are in a raid. And you guys have to fight your way through the various levels of Ice Crown to reach the top and take on the Lich King and Arthas himself. So you guys fight. Just beat his ass down. And then when he reaches a certain health threshold, a cinematic plays. So I'm like, oh, cool. All right, the party leader, the person in charge, the one who put this group together, gets to get the final act, the final moment. Because they are the party leader. They are the ones, they are in charge. And they are the hero of this situation. So they get to jump in and kill the Lich King. The one person we've all loved to hate for years. We finally get to take him down. So I'm like, okay, cool. You're the lead guy. Okay, come on, Bo. Kick his ass. And what the fuck happens? A motherfucking NPC kills Arthas. I still remember my expression when I first saw it. I was like, what? Why? Fucking why? What do you mean an NPC got the kill? Years of build-up, dealing with the undead scourge. What Arthas destroying a city, purging a city of the undead, only to be corrupted. It's a fantastic storyline. And we get to see it to its completion, the amalgamation of all the hatred and all the anger and the vengeance of a people scorned and betrayed. We as players do not get to kill the fucking Lich King. A motherfucking NPC kills the Lich King. What the fuck? It was then I realized that as players, we do not matter in this world. We are not, quote unquote, canon. We technically do not exist. We play second fiddle to the named heroes of World of Warcraft. Second fucking fiddle. You can watch every single cinematic in the game. We do not feature in any of the cinematics. Not our player models, we don't even have a fucking voice. It is terrible. Why on earth would I invest my time in a game that does not respect my existence and the work and time and effort I've put into playing this game to become as good as I can be, to be and get in raids and take on some of the most iconic characters of all time, and I get zero fucking credit for taking them on? I do not matter? How is that okay? Now, let me be clear. That's something I give a fuck about. I want to be the story. I'm the one telling the story progressing because of me. But clearly not. There are still people who are day one fans who are playing still today who don't care about stuff like I do. I give a fuck about narrative. I give a shit about story. That's why I play MMOs, because I want to know the narrative of the world. I want to be wowed. If not wowed, at least, you know, that was not a pun. I'm sorry. That was unintentional. But you know, the thing is like I want to be in the world. Immerse me in it. And I didn't care. I did not know a single NPC in Battle for Azeroth. I don't know who the fuck Bolvar was. I knew Sylvanas. The Sylvanas was there in Warcraft 3. She becomes the Banshee Queen. That was also a cool arc. I enjoyed that. Wish they gave her a bit more to work with, but that was pretty cool. But you know, it's just there was some characters and I did not know who the fuck Anduin was. I don't know who anybody is. I don't know any. The only person in the alliance that I knew was motherfucking Tyrande, Malfurion, and Jaina. I did not know anybody else. I did not know any of the dwarves. The only dwarf that I fucking knew was the one who died up in Northrend thanks to Arthas. What was his name? The Mountain King. I forgot his name already. Arthas, it's cursed. You must leave. Take your men and go home. You know, stuff, whatever. I can't remember his name. Magni? Bronzebeard? I think Bronzebeard? Whatever. My point is, we don't matter. We don't matter in this game. And that annoys the fuck out of me. That was when I stopped playing World of Warcraft. I mean, apart from the god-awful writing and the quest was so boring, so uninteresting and so uninspired. Do this, do that, gather, I don't know, kill 15 rats. Good job. Here's some money. No. Fuck you. That's why I'll play Guild Wars 2. This video has gone for longer than I thought it would. Anyway, so let's talk about Guild Wars 2, right? Let me talk about why I prefer that game over this. So first things first. World of Warcraft has a monthly subscription fee of $15. If it's gone up, I don't know. I don't care. Guild Wars 2, base game, free to play. You heard me correct. The base game is free to play. Then you can buy the expansions and they're just added to your base game and you get to play them for free for eternity or until the servers close down. So I get to play a game that's 13 years old, get all the expansions, play every expansion in correct sequence, chronological sequence. I can break it if I want to, but it's there in sequence. And the game lets you and incentivizes you to play the fucking game in sequence while giving you hints of the expansions. Level cap is level 80. You hit 80 at the end, or if you're like me and you power level, you can hit 80 in the first 2 hours of playing the game if you want to. But if you're going to play it as the game was written, you hit level 80 at the end of the game, at the end of the base game. And then you continue at level 80 and you go through the expansions, learning new skills, new abilities, new magics, new specializations, new ways to play the game, the various raids, and all that stuff is there. And you know what the best part is? You are the hero. You are the protagonist. You matter. You are the commander. You are the hero of the story. You have a voice. And people look to you. And the best part is, your rise to power is not just blah. No, there is an earning of it. So you start as, okay, you create your character, choose whatever race you want. There are 5 races: the Char, the Human, the Norn, the Sylvari, and the Asura, right? Male or female, up to you. Choose a class. Depending on what expansion you have, some classes are locked behind expansions, but otherwise everything's there, right? Choose your class and start. You are in your racial starting area, starting zone. You play from levels 1 to 20. 1 to 20 is your personal storyline. Once you hit level 20, you are then opened up to the world. Of course, you can go wherever the fuck you want. As long as you're able to survive there, you can go. But the point is, level 20 when your story opens up to the open world. You join a faction, one of the 3 orders of Tyria, right? You join them, and all of them are working together to take down Zaitan, who is the dragon of death. So we are looking to kill him because he has caused untold. Actually, all the elder dragons have caused nothing but problems with the world, destroying life as we know it. So our mission is to take down Zaitan. And you all work together, and you guys amalgamate at the Battle of Zaitan, and you defeat Zaitan. And you are front and center. You got a colorful bunch of characters. You got Britlock Brimstone, voiced by fucking Steve Bloom. You got Logan Thackeray, voiced by shit. What was his name? Why am I forgetting his name? Famous actor, whatever. You have Zoja, Felicia Day. All these various amazing characters. But the beauty is, they are there to support you. You are the main character. You are the hero. People look to you to lead. The best thing is, you earn to become the leader. You do these massive feats within your order that you get promoted up, and then you are put forward as the paragon of your order. And you meet Traherne, who is the firstborn Sylvari, one of the firstborn Sylvari, and he is made marshal, and you the commander, second in charge, until Traherne falls, and then you become the person. You are the dude. You're the guy. You're the man, the woman, the child, whatever the fuck. You are in charge. You are voice acted. All the characters are voice acted. Every single one of them. Even the random NPC in the street is voice acted. There is no mountains of text. No. Quests aren't dull. The quests that you do are called dynamic events, or not dynamic events, they're called renown hearts. You walk around the place, help around town, and you gain your renown goes up. So you are building up your legend within the world, and people look to you, and to you and you alone, as the hero. And all the NPCs around you are there to support you and help you out, and allowing you to tell the story. 13 years, Guild Wars 2. One of my first ever character I made just turned 13 a week ago. And it is a game that I've been playing for 13 years, and I've only spent money on the expansions and a couple of cosmetics and a couple of other things here and there, which I'm more than happy to pay the company because I love the game. You as a player matter in this world. The heroes of old pass the torch to you. You are the new age. You are the new heroes of the world. They are no longer able to keep up. They've grown too old or are too set in their ways. There's a reason why a lot of people do not like the direction that Warcraft has taken, where all these old characters are still massively in the world, and they are the ones running things, when clearly what they're doing is not the way it's supposed to go. The old heroes are there to establish a world for the new, so they can take over the mantle and improve. And if they fuck it up, they fuck it up, but let them fuck up. This is like your parents going, no, don't do that, I'll do everything for you. It feels hand-holding, and I hate it. And yeah, I mean, again, I'm sure this video is going to get ratioed into the ground because World of Warcraft fans are rabid for whatever reason. You hate on my game, I don't care. It's not for you. Perfectly fine. You can hate Guild Wars 2 all you want. I don't care. But that doesn't mean I'm going to like World of Warcraft. I think it's garbage. But again, that's just me. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. Leave all your hate comments and all your flaming comments down below. If you like the video, hit the like button. And most of you I know will dislike it. So remember to hit the dislike button. so I get some engagement. That's awesome. And if you want to see more of my hot takes or polarizing whatever the fuck, hit the subscribe button. And thank you thank you to the hate watchers, thank you for the watchers. I appreciate you all. So I'll catch you guys all next time. So from me to you guys, till then, peace out. And play a better game.